And guys, my poached eggs. This is what we have. We're just going to dive straight in and show you how to cook these absolutely wonderful, silky, smooth yolk and a nice piece of sourdough bread. Let's get cracking. So to begin with our poached eggs, get yourself a nice little bowl. I like the clear bowls, you can see what you're doing better. 1 cup of water. I'm trying this new method that I've seen kind of gone viral, or whatever you want to call that. I normally put vinegar in the water when I'm cooking, so maybe it's a spin off from that. And I've got 1 cup of apple cider vinegar. I'm using apple cider vinegar for one simple reason. That's what I have. So I'll just put them to one side. Now I'm just going to give that a little mix around, just to make sure it's all combined. Now, for the next part, sorry for the heavy breathing here, I've got a stuffy nose. Crack our egg straight in there. No need to let the eggs warm up to room temperature. Just drop that in. And a second one. I'm having 2 poached eggs, so we'll just drop them in. Now we're going to leave them alone for around about 10 minutes. We don't want to leave them too long because they will start to taste the vinegar. But if we can just, it is kind of scientish. There used to be an English chef on TV, Heston Blumenthal, and he used to do a lot of scientific approaches, and I believe he'd done this similar thing for poaching an egg. But basically what we want to do with the whites, go an opaque white colour. Once it gets to that point, we know we're good to go, and then we'll get our cooking on over at the stove. I should also have said, just give things a little jiggle around, just kind of gently move them. We want them, all of that white, to get the vinegar on there. But I don't know what would happen if you tried to put straight vinegar on. That could be a little bit of a disaster, it cooks too fast. But it is the acid in the vinegar that starts to cook the eggs, so we kind of get like a nice skin on there. So they've had long enough. You can probably see there is a skin. I'm just going to turn my pan around slightly so that I don't knock the handle. Just get my heat right. You just want a slight rolling boil. A little bit more heat on that. I'll move the camera soon so you can actually see. You don't want too much. It's a nice minimal. Let's see if we can get that right. Sometimes this little stove has its moments where it doesn't want to work. But basically we're just going to go in with a small ladle and hopefully we can fit the egg in without losing too much. And we're just going to gently lower that down into our water. I'm sure. Right, I'll move my camera back a little bit actually. Right, that'll be better. So, gently pick up our egg. Try and take a little bit of that vinegar out of the way. It's important that we keep our egg where it is. We'll just lower that into the water. Now we're just going to basically give that 2 or 3 minutes. Let's just check my camera angle there. That's better. So we'll give that 2 or 3 minutes, and then we'll go in with a slotted spoon of some description. And while we're waiting for that, I'm just going to pop some toast in. So I've got a nice Yukon Trail sourdough here. From Save on Foods. Very nice bread, a little bit open, but a little bit too much air in there. But that will do what we need. I'm just going to go and toast that. So that's my toast ready. Only lightly brown, but still nice and crispy. Sourdough's such a nice taste to it, you don't want to spoil it too much. And I will go and grab my eggs, if I can scoop them out good enough. I'm going to grab a bit of paper towel. I don't want wet eggs on here, so I'll take one out. We'll just get that water off. And the egg's still nice and juicy there. We'll just get that excess water, roll it back on and onto our bread. Try not to play with it too much, we don't want to break it. Again, our second one. You can see that, nice and soft. Just roll that over. And have that on the top of there, move that out of the way. A little bit of seasoning. Now bearing in mind I did not do any seasoning whatsoever whilst we were cooking, because of the vinegar would have just bled away all of the flavour from the salt and pepper. And just let's see how I believe that we did. Let's have a look. So if we can just open that, oh that's beautiful. And we'll open this one. Would you look at that? As long as that white is solid, that's a safe egg. Let's break that open nicely, get that out, get that yolk out. Well, that's beautiful. You just watch that flow. I'm just going to move this one back slightly, just so you can see that yolk come out. Absolutely wonderful. Right, I'm going to dive in. That's my breakfast ready to go. Even if it is 10:30, I'm trying not to eat too much during the day. So there we have it. One beautiful, beautiful poached eggs on sourdough. Should get one of them little rotating tables I can put on here, Lazy Susan thing. Beautiful. You can dress that off with a little bit of chive or whatever you want, a little bit of grated parmesan. But that will do nice for my breakfast. Thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to like, share, follow and subscribe. Check me out on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok and Instagram. And please remember, if you're a new subscriber, leave me a message and I will reply to you. Let me know what you think of my food and what you would like me to cook for you. So drop me a line. Mike loves you all.